wanted to share this video with you. We are going to get down to the point of how to make your own nut milk at home. It's super easy. You can customize it with the ingredients you already have in your pantry. You can skip going to the store and you can make it way healthier than the emulsifiers they add in to make it shelf stable at the grocery store shelves. So I am going to share that recipe with you, completely customizable. So let's get into making your own nut milk at home. All right, we are gonna get into it, but I'm gonna share with you what you need to make this recipe ingredients-wise. It's so simple. You're gonna need the nut of your choice, soaked overnight so that they're really soft and easy to blend. You're going to need water. You're gonna need sea salt, pink Himalayan salt, whatever salt you wanna use. You're gonna need vanilla extract. I'm gonna link the video somewhere in this YouTube screen of our previous DIY vanilla extract tutorial so that you can click on that and learn how to make your own. Very easy, very inexpensive. And lastly, you're gonna need a sweetener of your choice. This video, I'm gonna show you how to use maple syrup, but you can use honey, you could use dates, you could use whatever you want to make it sweetened and to your liking, or you can make it unsweetened and just keep it simple with the ingredients that I listed earlier. So let's get into this video and make almond milk. Hey guys, little disclaimer, I am in my swimsuit. Here in Hawaii, it is the end of November and it is so hot. We don't have AC. I was at the mall yesterday and I saw that they were selling fuzzy slippers, fuzzy robes, sweaters, and hats with pom-poms on them. And let me tell you, I would die if I had to wear that. So we are cooking in our swimsuit today, or shall I say, DIYing nut milk in our swimsuit today. So just roll with it. And if you are in a warm climate right now, you can totally relate with me. If you're in a cool climate, you can just close your eyes and be blessed that you're not sweating it off. All right, so I have 6 cups of water right now in my blender. I'm just using like a Ninja blender, but you could use whatever you feel is best. And then I'm going to take my almonds. You can see I have them soaked right here overnight, so they're really soft, and they're gonna make it way easier to make our nut milk because they're gonna just blend down and break down really easy because they're not so hard. All right, so I'm gonna add these in. So it makes about 8 cups with the nuts. All right, so now that those are added in, I'm going to blend it, and I'm going to blend it for about 60 to 120 seconds, so about 1 to 2 minutes. You want to get as much of the nuts blended out as possible. When you're making oat milk, you don't want to blend it too much because it'll actually get slimy, but when you're making almond milk, the nuts won't get slimy, so you want to just get as much and extract as much out of the nut as you can. Cheesecloth or a nut milk bag. Mine is stained. My dad once used it as a coffee filter. So you're gonna need one of these. If you don't have a nut milk bag, I do prefer a nut milk bag just because of how fine the material is, but I have made it in a cheesecloth before, so you can do that as well. So I also once cleaned a dish towel really well, and I did use a dish towel, so you can make do with whatever you have, so you can make it today. But a nut milk bag is a really great investment, and it's like $7 on Amazon. So I will link below the nut milk bag, and I will also link below my nut milk container. I think this is so fun, and it makes it really cute to make your own nut milk and have it in a container. But again, you can use whatever you want. You can even pour it into an old almond milk container. So we are going to pour the mixture that we just blended through the nut milk bag so it catches the almond pulp, and then we will pour that right into our jug. Now that it's blended, I'm going to add in my 2 little additives. I'm gonna add in a little bit of sea salt, and then I'm gonna also add in a little bit of my vanilla extract. Pulse it again to just kind of blend it really quickly through, and then we'll move on to the next step. So there we have our homemade almond milk. You can pop this in the fridge What I did want to talk about is the extra almond pulp that you get. So you will have almond pulp left over from when you strain it, and this is what you can turn into almond flour. So you can spread this out onto a pan, bake it at like 350 degrees for 45 minutes to an hour until you can tell that it is dehydrated. You can pulse it back in the blender to make it like that really fine almond powder, and then you can make this into whatever recipes you would use almond flour for. That way you are utilizing all of the nuts or the almonds that you're using so that you can get all of your money's worth out of this. So stay tuned for a future video of how to use almond pulp in a future protein bar recipe that I'm gonna make here on our channel for you. So if you wanna see that, subscribe to our channel, and I will see you next time on the next edition of Cooking with Natalia and our next video later this week. See ya.